Good day ladies and gentlemen, I'm Totally the Toad and I'm back with another video. And today we're trying something completely new. Or I've already tried it, spoilers, but this video is about how I attempted to dye wool fabric using birch leaves. The reason that I wanted to do this is, one, I thought it would be fun to try to dye using just natural stuff that you could find in your garden. I also had this fabric lying around that was just not a great colour for me, and therefore I thought we can just take that fabric, take my little idea, smash them together and see what we get. So in theory, when you use birch leaves to dye stuff, this is like a thing that have been done plenty of times before, just not by me. It's done to colour yarn mostly. You get like a nice yellow colour, which is surprisingly vibrant considering it's only leaves. So I thought for summer, why not? And without further ado, let's get into it. Hello. It is currently very sunny and very warm. We're gonna attempt to colour some fabric. So what you need to do that is just a pot, the fabric, some Allen? Someone to help you carry the heavy stuff because you currently cannot. A buttload of leaves and some water. So we're gonna see if we can set it up here. This is just an old little stove that I used to have at my student corridor. Fairly large pot. And are you working?
Fairly large.
Let's see if we can fill her up with some water, I guess. We added about 14 litres of water. And if you follow the recipe, like I'm following this recipe, I will link it in the description. If you follow that and you scale it up, we should have about 800 grams of leaf. But that's so many leaves, so I'm hoping that the about 250 that I have will be enough, but we'll see. Okay, so what we do is we grab the leaf, we add them in. I'm gonna see how much that is, and if I think it's way too little, we're gonna pick some more before we start boiling them. And then what you do is you just boil it up and you let it simmer for about an hour, according to the recipe. I've never tried this, so this is an experiment. Let's see, leaf. Let's see if we can remove all of the spiders first, because we don't want to accidentally boil them. Currently it looks like a lot of leaf, but it isn't really that. Hello, what are you doing? Don't be in there. Oh yes, we found this one. He's so cute. Oh, they're very hidey. And then we have this one. So I'm trying to remove all of the insects that I find, but I'm sure there will be a few of them. Oh, you're so pretty. Look at that. Beautiful. Så,
Nu flög din kom.
Jag såg det. Anyway, it looks like we have so many leaf, but there's really not that many leaf because they are floating. But we're gonna start and hope that this turns on at all. Aww. Yeah, I think it turned on. This is riveting gameplay. Oh no, another friend. Come. No. Don't be in there. But they are so beautiful. Look at them. So beautiful colors. We can put a lid on, I suppose. Yeah, let's talk about the fabric real quick also. I have this fabric, it's 100% wool. It's currently a beige, sandy beige color, and it's not a bad color per se, but it really doesn't go with my skin tone. I don't know why I picked it out. So I'm hoping that adding some more yellow tint to it will make it pop and make it look a little bit more fun. That's why I'm using it, because otherwise I probably will never. It's probably too much for the bath, but we'll see what happens. has been over 1 hour and the water is still not boiling. It is smoking. Do you say smoking?
Steaming.
Steaming intensely, so I'm hoping that it will start to boil fairly soon, but this is taking longer than I thought. Kokade det? Ja. Oh! So, we're gonna go for it, even though it's not boiling, because we've been waiting for hours. So we're gonna add the alun and hope for the best. Okay. So we have a scale. Ta-da!
It's to scale.
How do I make it?
So we don't have a scale?
Jag vill ju nollställa den.
Sorry.
Ja. Den på hold, vad betyder det? Alltså...
Ja, då håller de väl där.
Okej, oh.
Jag stängde av den.
Okay. Ja, det bara...
Vem vet?
Ja, okej. Oh, safety data sheet.
Ja, vad bra. Står det, this is very poisonous.
Never ever use this. Mamma? Ja? Har du plasthandskar? Typ diskhandskar eller någonting?
Vinylhandskar eller?
Hur kraftiga måste den vara?
Den är tunna, går jättebra.
Ja.
Din, 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 din.
Kom igen. Tack.
Nu hoppas jag inte du har alun på fingrarna, för har du det så kommer du göra fingrarna extra mottagliga för allt skit.
Nej, jag tror inte det. Safety is very important to us.
Åh nej. Okej.
Okay.
It changed. 24 sa du?
Ja.
Stod det inte 18 nyss? Jo. Okej.
Okej, bra gång. So it's not boiling, it's not even close to boiling, I think. Let's do it.
Så.
Det är grönt. Look at the water. Okay, see how green it is. Now we're gonna leave it for another 10 minutes.
And then the soup is ready.
And then we're gonna eat. Yeah, but then we're gonna put in the fabric and hope that it doesn't fill up the thingamajig too much, so it splashes everywhere.
It has now been almost 10 minutes.
It has been 10 minutes.
It has been almost 10 minutes.
Whoa! More green than yellow. I like green.
I love trains.
I like those. Okay. I am so nervous that this is gonna overflow the whole thing. Are you ready?
Kör. 3, 2, 1, kör. And whack it with a stick. Whack, whack.
Dummaste jag någonsin gjort.
Oh. It farted.
And it smells like I'm trying to get all of it to stay underwater at the same time. But it won't. Nej. Now we just wait for an hour.
1 hour later.
We're gonna start rinsing. It's still a bit warm, so we're gonna start by just adding cold water and try to rinse. I'm holding the hose away from me because I don't know if there's like if it's open or not. Right, the tighty lefty loosey. Det ser jättedumt ut. Stoffmuleringen. Joakim?
Ja,
jag står.
Jag får inte filma lite.
Jag filmar det nu. Om du dör där så var det inte vi. Ja, faktiskt. Det ser ut som det skulle kunna bli något.
Jag får inget ansvar.
Vad tror ni? We've rinsed it as much as we can in the pot. Now we're gonna try to put it on a drying rack and rinse it from there, and then put it inside the stables to dry overnight. And I'll just come back and pick it up. But I mean, I'm not sure if it shows on camera that well, but in person it looks like a really nice yellow. And I hope that color will last. Will probably be a bit lighter when it dries, but it's a really nice color. Alltså det är verkligen en fin gul färg. Hoppas det här håller i sig.
Det kan du säga för kameran också. Jag tror verkligen på att man har en sil i, eller som du sa.
En tvättpåse. Ja, det tror jag också på. Ett tips, för att det är ju lövligt överallt. Da, 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 da. I'm loving it. As some of you may notice, I filmed the intro and the outro back to back, but we are done. We have dyed the fabric and I showed you a little bit. This is what it looks like. It is a very strong color, much nicer, much more even than I thought it would be. It didn't destroy the fabric, which is also nice. It is sort of a greenish yellow, so it's much colder of a yellow tone than I thought it would get with the beige underneath. But I do not mind that. I think it's a really nice color. It's maybe not the most flattering color on me, but I will still use this. So what did I learn? I learned that this is very much doable. It's much easier than I thought it was gonna be. You don't need as many leaves as I thought you were gonna, and it was fine that it wasn't boiling quite. Now, I haven't washed this fabric, and since it's wool I won't put it in the wash, but otherwise there might be a risk that since it didn't boil that it will sort of fade in color. Don't know, that's just my guess. But since this will not be in the washing machine, that should be fine. One important thing that we mentioned is that you should probably put the leaves, the leaves in like a bag, just because there were leaves just everywhere on this fabric, and it was kind of hard to get them off. I mean, it's fine, you can do it, there's no issue per se, but I think that would make it a little bit easier, so next time I will do that. It took way longer than I thought. That's just because of my stove. I cannot pronounce that word, because it was sort of the pot was too big for the plate, so it sort of didn't work very well, and it's really old and not really made for this. So it just took way longer and it never really got boiling. Therefore, you know, it took several hours. But the results are still really good. I think this is it for this video. If you liked it, do give us a like, subscribe and all of that jazz, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Ska vi prova vad?
Ja, bär ut den. Ja.
Ja, just leave them. Leave me for my mother.